Along the city limits in Mullinville, artistic expression of a different sort.
There comes a time in your life if you're ever going to get with it, you have to do it. I started this when I was 59 years old. I've always been an artist. I can draw anything. Anybody can draw. Anybody can draw. Anybody can paint. By the way, I think I'm the only guy in the world that's doing it like I'm doing it. I haven't seen anybody else. I'm not saying I'm famous or anything like that. But what better way than to preserve a memory than to say if you had a relationship with a fine young lady, what better way to do it than put her up in a piece of abstract art? And there's, I don't know what, several of them down there. I'm highly criticized in this area for they think it's totally immoral to put up pictures of those women that you had a relationship in Spain or France or Japan or China or everywhere it was. So I'm not doing, I don't get along too well in this community, which that's all right. That's their business. But you notice out east of town where there's a bunch more work, they did spray paint a bunch of it. That's over on the other highway. But that's their business. I kind of resent it a little bit. What can you do?
What gives you the most joy out of this stuff, doing this stuff?
To do it. Capture a thought. You get an idea, and you got to capture the idea. Like there's the Medusa. What better story than the Medusa? I mean, if you don't know who the Medusa was, well, hell, give up. In other words, there's only so far I can go in a conversation. I'm a great believer in Plato and Aristotle and Socrates and all those guys, and Diogenes and all these famous people. So I've captured those people on art. But my greatest one, like I say, was relationships with the women I've known throughout the world. I traveled the world for 20 years, pretty much,